Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode 5 of Something Factorio. Today we're going to continue with what we were doing, well, in the previous episode, 5 minutes ago. Not even 5 minutes ago, like a minute ago. Alright, first of all I'm going to grab up a lot of coal, so that stops bitching. And now I'm going to start bitching because I don't have enough transport belts. Nowhere near fucking enough. There we go. And I just realised I need that splitter over here. I also need to get rid of this line of copper. Boom, goodbye. That will eventually go away. And I also need to automate so many things. But first, we'll get these set up. Once these are set up, we can automate everything else. And that's the main thing. Is setting up the main line for ore production. Sorry, plate production. And from there we can worry about... Well, we can also worry about this. Hello. 100, that should really take a long time. But we can also then worry about automating everything else down out this end somewhere. It should be showing my mouse cursor. This time around. Alrighty, so we do want that. Actually, we're going to need a lot of these as well. So that's 2 per there. That's 40. 80, 160, and I put 40 on me. Well, the first few, the last rows will work then. Not the first few, because it will end up having more ore missed, and if production ever seizes up, then we'll have ore at the end of the line that's not doing shit. So we'll build from that way up to the beginning. With these, we'll only use... Well, let's lay them down now, actually. We're going to want, for this, we're going to want, I don't know, 5? Actually, I like doing this way. And for this we're going to need 3, really. We'll do 5. There we go. If we have too many, then we have too many. Better to have too many than too little, that's for fucking sure. Now... 84, that's better. No! 1 short. That's kind of annoying, actually. Alrighty, we also need to worry about power lines, and I do not have enough power things, that's for sure. Let's automate that for a second, shall we? You make wood. You make them. Alrighty, that's that dealt with for a while. And that should hopefully also clear up this congestion here. Now, it really doesn't matter if I change that, does it? Let's do it anyway. It looks silly. There we go. It looks interesting, I will admit, but it also looks silly, so yeah, whatever. Now, do I really want to bring coal up? I kind of do. There you go, coal. Enjoy. Get in there. Alrighty, great, now I've got the sun in my eyes. The morning sucks. Oh, that's out of coal. Well, whatever. Probably full of plates anyway, yeah. Full of the blade things. You are doing absolutely nothing. And I don't give a shit. Right now I care about one thing, and that's production of these. We're just going way too slow. There we go. Alrighty, now. Now we're going to need 3 splitters in total. So we're going to need 15 electronic circuits. Alrighty, let's work on those first. I think that's enough. No, they need 3 each. Okay. That's enough. Alrighty, now we need that, and of course we need the more iron plates. Yoink. Hopefully that's enough. Now, there, boom, boom, and boom. Alrighty, now, how are we going to work this? Take this down. Alrighty, so we will do the first split here, which will eventually be split into these, but we need to go like this. That will be the first split there, yep. And somewhere along the lines, copper will be introduced. Let me bring this back up. Alrighty, and now let's finish this. Boom, and there we go. This will mean that we're going to have to produce a lot more of those, but that's fine. It's going to slowly... shoot. Get back here. There we go. Of course, that now means we need to go down here and do this for a moment. Won't take long, thankfully. Just mash the Z key on my keyboard as fast as I can. Means we're filling up this nice and relatively quickly, and there we go. Haven't even actually saturated the line yet. That's kind of cool. Now, or is going to have to... This coal is on the wrong side of the belt for both... Ah, that's annoying, actually. because it's going to come along. Actually, no. For here, it's not. It's going to. The iron will come down here. Oh, both will come down that way, but I still need to get them across this belt. Either way, it means I need more tunnels than I have. Okay. Alrighty. Let's plop this down here. I need to make one of those with... Oh, Jesus. That's enough. Alright, cool. There. Boom. 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 Excellent. There we go. That's ready to receive ore. Alrighty. Now let's finish off these. Haven't even finished off this side yet. Whatever. Boom. So. Done. Well, not done, but yeah, done, sort of thing. Oh, there's the fish for the dolphin thingy. By the way, if you haven't seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, I recommend watching it. And I don't mean the new movie either, I mean the original movie. No, it wasn't a movie, was it? It was a TV series. Yeah, it was. It was a TV series. Well, either way, I recommend watching it. It is awesome. Oops. I mean, the robot, for example, in the movie, the robot is all round and annoying. Zaphod Beeblebrox is weird. Just, if you can find a copy of the original series somewhere, either by not entirely legally obtaining it through the internet, or maybe it's on Netflix. It's not on Netflix in my country, which is a shame. But maybe it's on DVD or something. But look it up. It's pretty good. That's all I can really say about it, that it's pretty good. And that I really recommend watching it. I have a feeling this episode's just going to be me of slowly setting up this smelting area. God, upgrading all these belts to faster belts will be annoying. One thing I know for sure is I'm terrible at using these splitters to balance lanes, so this is going to end up... I'm going to end up having a splitter at the end here, trying to balance it, and it's not going to work. Yeah, I've always been terrible at figuring out how to use a balancer to make figuring out how to use the splitter to make a balancer. And oddly enough, at least I haven't seen any 2-to-2 belt balancers. I haven't seen any. If they exist, yeah, I just haven't seen them. And I want to. Why is this not going as fast as it could? Because you're not getting as many as those. And that is full up. So I shouldn't have removed that. Alright. Now we know. We can actually get rid of this entirely, can't we? Leave that one there. Get rid of this though. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That. And all this. Stop that. it ran out. Excellent. I'm okay with that. I need to get rid of this anyway. Boom. Alrighty. Wow, that's actually a lot darker than I... Huh. Now that the sunlight on my screen, I just realized how dark it gets at night in this game. Holy crap. I cannot see any of my smelting area over here. I can highlight it, but I can't see shit. Oh, whatever. Put that there. Because that should be there. Alrighty. Ah, we haven't finished this yet. Now we have. Ding dong, ding dong. Do 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 do. Ah, the wonderful joys of constructing your automated areas. It's a shame there isn't a way to... Well, actually there is, but not in the early game. And what I was going to say is, it's a shame there isn't a way to automate construction of things like this. Because if you wanted like a truly lazy bastard achievement, then you'd only be allowed to put down, say, I don't know, 10,000 items, and then the rest would have to be automated. Now that's actually an interesting question. How many items would you need to manually put down to create a factory that's automated enough to produce logistics robots so that you could have them then do everything else for you? I do wonder about that. As far as I know, there's no metric that counts how many items you've placed. Huh. Factorio devs, if you're watching this, there's an achievement possibility. I don't know. Call it Ultimate Lazy Bastard or something. Where you're not even building the factory yourself, you're getting robots to build it for you. Alright, we're almost finished with part 1. This poor thing was not doing anything and it needs to be doing something. Whatever, I don't care. Well, I kind of do care, actually. You go faster. I need to start worrying about those too. I do need a lot of them. Automating the production of them would require me doing actual work. Yeah, bugger that. Right, now, you, come here. You're still not enough, not by a long shot. Oh dear. I think this is what all this episode is going to be. Just constructing this area. But that's fine. I mean, it has to get done. These episodes are in real time. So you guys know exactly how much time is spent playing this game. Actually, is there something that tells me how long I've been playing for? Yes, there is somewhere. It's not a... If I could put the No Time for Chit Chat achievement up there, you'd see how long I've been playing. But because I can't put it up there, alright, there's nothing else there. Damn. And you can see that I have played this before with that achievement and the other one. Hey, I just realised the getting hit by a train achievement isn't there anymore. That's good. I don't think I ever encountered that, to be honest. Damn it. Alright. Huh. Fill her up. Yeah, you filled up. There you go, you got your shitload of coal. Get back to work now. Now, how's this going? That's got... Ooh, that's actually starting to get pretty low on copper plates. I don't think that's going to run out before I dismantle all of this and switch over to being over here. But yeah, that is just way too fucking slow. And I've got two of the fuckers over here. You know what? No. Oops. You, come here. You, come here. Put coal on the ground, come here. You go there so I don't have to look at you. Alrighty, boom, there we go. Seriously? It's gonna end up being on the... Fuck! Not what I want. That will come up there, so I could do that without needing anything. Stop. Oops. There we go, that does exactly the way I need it to. Alrighty. And with saving an underground belt. Yeah, alright. Now. Ooh, we produced a lot, didn't we? Thank you. Alrighty. Let's run along and power this shit up, so... yeah, that didn't work. Righty. Boom. Alright, I want to get a power line down here, so bang and bang. Bang and bang. Alrighty, now we're gonna need... Where did I put those? So does I put them that side, so I want... Actually, why am I putting them there? Let's just put them in between the things. Yeah, that works. And then run along again. There we go, that's all now powered. And oh, that looks nice. The power line's just coming across like that. I like that. That's gonna look good later on. Now, of course we need more belts to finish this off. Oh, I got one coal. You go there. Alrighty, I think we're almost finished here. This is excellent. And I just realized we're not. Have you realized where I need to continue working before this is all finished? If you realized here, excellent. If you didn't, Or maybe you're not a Factorio player and that's why you didn't realise it. I don't know. But either way, that is now complete. Now I just need to get ore over here. And I don't want to tear down my factory that I've currently got running over there. Because if I tear it down and then I need more stuff, it's going to be a pain in the ass to rebuild over here. But screw it. We're tearing you down. Yoink. Yoink. And yoink. This does mean that this will need a little bit of coal. Just to finish off that ore that's in the belt. Right, now. These guys. We will need you to go away and you to... Oops. Go there. Alrighty. Now, 2 on the iron. Now we want to get as much of this iron deposit as I can, so there and there. Alright. And we can make a smart filter inserter, that's what it's called. Shotgun shot. What kind of research that actually goes to anything useful? That goes to nothing useful. Oh, let's build that then. I'm gonna need a... Yep, because that's gonna get 1 of each. So I'm gonna need a filter inserter. Right, now. Making a filter inserter is done how? Fast inserter. Fast inserter is ordinary inserter. Ordinary inserter. Plates and that. Boom. That and that. Boom. Excellent. We now have 1 filter inserter for working out down the line where everything goes. And I have a cat that's trying to go through my cat door, and you may or may not be able to hear that. If you can, sorry. If you can't, don't worry about it. Alright, we'll have it come to here, and then we can have it decide where to go. Means I need 2 filter inserters the way I'm doing this. Could probably easily be done with 1, but whatever. I mean, I could probably do it here with... No, that... Yeah, whatever. It's fast inserter, which means that inserter, which means I don't have enough... Whoops. I don't have enough electronic circuits. Which seems to be the story of my life. That's enough for 2 more. There we go, that might end up being enough. Yep, that's perfect, I think. 4. Ah. No. You filter out... where is the ore? Copper ore there, and iron ore there. Ah. I don't think I have enough belts. Crap. Alrighty. But definitely stop that. You go away. go. Those can just run off what's there, and that's that. You stop doing that. Seriously, is that how it's going to work? It's just going to get the iron first? Well, that's annoying. I thought it would alternate between iron and copper, seeing as copper is the dominant bloody resource on this tile. Alright, there we go. Now it gets one single copper. It's alternating that way. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. Who would have thought it would operate like... Wow, that's nice and fast. Who would have thought it would operate like that, though? Huh. Well, there you go. That's how that works. And these belts are now ready. They're getting their fill of iron and copper. Alrighty. Go to work, young belts. I just realised this side's not going to do shit. Whoops. There we go. It's now producing for me. Very fucking tiny amounts, but it's producing none the same. All the same. Whatever the term is. There we go, that's better. Alrighty, now I can forget about that and go down here. Alrighty, first of all, condense together into one belt, please. Oh wow, that actually did it exactly the way I wanted it to. Eventually it won't, but whatever. Now, first order of business. Filling that in, which means I need research. Ah, fuck's sake. Alright, next order of business. Red research. No, because I don't have the prerequisites for it. Belts. Make me belt. No, make me chests. Ironically, to be stored in a chest. But only that. No, enough for that. Boom. There we go. There we go. Next order of business, belts. So I could do it with a splitter up there, but bugger that. I'll just do it this way instead. Which is kind of not going to work. Oh, I mean it will work, just not properly, because I'm going to have to manually put in a few things, but whatever. Let's remove that and place that there. I just realised we're at the 35-minute mark. Alrighty, well, just dump a few of those in there. And oh, I've got 100 there. Okay. Oh, there you go then. Alright, thank you very much for watching, guys. You've now seen that where we're going to start going and how this is going to work out. So, alright, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.